WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not be the reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Fiction is wrestling. Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. CM Punk who burst onto the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
Oh, man!
Got him where he wants him. Up, and the power on the Falcon Arrow. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. And CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly?
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Uh-oh. He's looking to do some serious harm.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company. Badmouthed the company for many years.
Up high!
And enters back into the ring. He answers right back.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark.
Right on the chops.
Direct and brutal impact.
Rapid fire. Going going for a pin attempt.
He's able to fight off the pin attempt, but it's clearly getting more difficult to do so. Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
And he heads back into the ring.
Clothesline.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it. Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Backbreaker.
Oh, man. Did you hear that? And he goes for the pin. And a shoulder in the air.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Superman punch. Connected with the axe handle.
Loving blow. Super kick. Going for the pin for the win. A defiant kick out after one.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there.
Oh, jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Reigns able to get out of the way. Rollins looking to bait his opponent into Rollins. Spear!
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
I'm looking for the pin here. How on earth?
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
From the outside.
Oh, what a counter, knees. That'll buy you some valuable time.
Oh, what an axe handle.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins. Insult and injury. Brutal combination.
Might be going high risk here. From way up.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
DDT! This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
He's been put in a bind.
Oh, a massive Uranagi there.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
Reigns has his opponent figured out.
Hurricanrana. High red district for CM Punk.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
Look out! Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Fading fast under this
Double DDT. Rollins looking to end it.
huge stop. Did Rollins get enough of it?
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop. Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
Opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good.
Stop!
That could be Punk's demise. Big impact with the leg drop.
For the win! And referee cuts off the counting one.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it. My goodness, came down like a hammer on that arm.
Rising to his feet, but he's still looking glassy-eyed.
Not so fast. Hurricane Rana. Back into the ring here. Good night.
Oh, we know what's coming.
Uh-oh.
And averting damage there.
Gutbuster.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this. Spear!
Will Reigns close this out?
Beautiful, right into the cover.
Seth is down for the count. He gets the kick out after the one.
It's not over yet. Start the chance. This is awesome. Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Rotates out and gets the cover.
Why stop the count now? He must be out of his mind. He practically had the match won.
And his stamina's going to drain fast, taking shots to the torso like this.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there. Clearly some intent behind these attacks on the body. Reigns was Rollins there. That spells doom for Rollins. Going for the pin. Is this over?
Oh my God, clothesline. Reigns turns that around. Carried into jeopardizing position here. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring. Moving into the ring. Right in the and Seth. This one's for the match. And he stops the count. Oh, God.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
The go sleep GTS from Punk. Pumps with the chair.
Landing on that chair.
This is it. He could put him away right here. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.